What's up, everyone? Victoria here with PopCulture.com for another episode of Pop Culture at Home. And today I am joined by the one, the only, Bobby Flay. Bobby, hi, how are you?
Thanks for having me, Victoria. How are you?
I'm doing well. How's your new year going?
Happy to be in 21, I think, as many people are. I think, so far it's so good. We launched on Discovery Plus. I've been part of the Food Network for like 20 something years, and to see things evolve in such a great way, and being part of the Discovery family has been really, really terrific. I don't know if you got a chance to see it, but Giada De Laurentiis and I launched a new show.
I know. I was going to say, we got to talk about that because you got some exciting stuff for us.
Yeah, for sure. About a year and a half ago, pre-pandemic, Giada and I went to Rome and Tuscany for about a month, and we shot 4 hour-long episodes of basically hanging out in Rome for a couple episodes, and then and going to all the restaurants, etc. It gave us a chance to kind of dress up and hang out in Rome and try to feel like locals. Actually, Giada is really, in some ways, very much a local. She was born in Rome, so it was great to have her as a tour guide. And then we went to Tuscany, and that's where we really put on our aprons and cooked a lot more, because you're in the countryside of Italy, and it's the ingredients and the vineyards and all the provisions there are spectacular. So it gave us a really great chance to cook.
Well, I was going to say, you all are bringing a lot to our televisions, and I was going to ask you if you shot that like pre-pandemic and how that was, but you got everything knocked out before we were on lockdown. Yeah,
we did get it knocked out about a year and a half ago, and then we just kind of held on to it to see where it was gonna, where we would air it or when we would air it. And then when Discovery Plus was launching, Discovery used it to help launch Discovery Plus, and it's been really, really terrific.
Amazing. What was your favorite part about filming a show over in Tuscany and Rome? I mean, I feel like that's a dream for everyone.
Yeah.
You get to eat good food and you're traveling?
Yeah, well, not only that, I am completely obsessed with Italy. Like, Italy is, like, I always say, Italy has my heart and it has my soul. It's the place that, like, when I want to get on a plane and go somewhere, it's someplace in Italy, whether it's Rome or Tuscany or the Amalfi Coast or what have you. It's really, it's just so great.
Yeah. Oh my God. Well,
have you been there? Have you traveled to Italy?
I have. I was going to say, I never leave the country and come back the same. Like, the food is just so good over in Europe. I love the wine in Italy. I love the views, the food, the ambiance. And I think that you guys are really going to like push that whole essence for the viewers to really be able to like dive into. Like, I feel like this is going to be more than just about food. It's going to be about so much more.
Yeah, it is. And it's really interesting how people are consuming their entertainment these days, right? I mean, because I've been with Food Network, and now Discovery is a parent company, and Verizon is doing a deal with Discovery's customers, so Verizon customers, depending on their package, they're getting Discovery Plus for free. And so I'm getting so many texts and phone calls from people, and like, we checked out the new show on Discovery Plus, and we feel like we're walking down the streets of Rome, because it's just basically coming into their living rooms. It's just so amazing. And now it's like, listen, I'm kind of old school. I'm used to appointment television, tune in Thursday at 8:00, but now you can just check it out whenever you want to.
Well, and I think it's going to give people a little bit of an escape which we all need that right now.
Yeah, we all need that. One of the things about the show is that all my friends have said to me, like, I watched all 4 hours of this show and you're literally smiling from ear to ear for 4 straight hours. It's just, I mean, for somebody like me who cooks for a living, and food is such an important part of my, not just my career, but my lifestyle and my social life as well. when I'm able to like, eat a porchetta sandwich and then have like a Campari soda and then go to Tuscany and make fresh fettuccine with wild boar, and then Giada makes some beautiful fresh fig salad. I mean, it's just constant, like, you're just consuming all this incredible food and wine, and there's an aura of like, take a breath and enjoy life. That's the difference in my opinion. When, in America, we're running and gunning and we're always trying to like get to the next level of whatever we're doing. In a place like Italy, like everybody, like, basically if you can order a double espresso in Italy, like you can be an Italian.
Well, and they take their time eating their meals. It's an entire gathering, really. They'll spend hours over one meal.
No, and exactly. It's like, lunches there are 3 hours and 45 minutes.
Exactly.
And that's the way they should be.
Exactly. Well, and you've been doing this for so long. You're such a well-known name. Is it safe to say that you're still learning and being inspired by new flavors, new tastes? Because you've been to Italy before.
I have.
But is it safe to say that you're still kind of in the learning process?
Without a doubt. I mean, that's never going to end. And I think that's as somebody who cooks for a living, somebody who's a chef, that's the one thing that's so exhilarating, is that I'm never going to be able to know it all, not even close. Yeah. And in fact, I'm opening an Italian restaurant my first Italian restaurant in Las Vegas at Caesar's Palace, all based on the Amalfi Coast. So lots of fish, lots of pasta. It's going to be so great. When can we expect this? That's going to happen in May. In May? Yeah. Exciting. Yeah. So we're building it right now. I was designing it basically over during the quarantine, with my designer. And I'm just so obsessed with, everything Italian right now. So it's just, I'm going to help to bring it to life. I don't think you can go wrong with Italian food. Is there something that you've been hooked on throughout this quarantine process? Like, is there one dish that's really doing it for you? I've been making a lot of focaccia. Oh. Like I'm not a very good pastry chef or bread baker. It's not my game at all. Okay. I'm a savory cook. So like I like, getting out a saute pan and throwing some olive oil in there and making it happen. But like anything that has to have like perfect measurements, my personality does not work for that. I usually try to take shortcuts and then I usually mess it up. But I've been making a bunch of focaccia from this recipe that was originated in Liguria. And it's just so nice to have focaccia around because you can use it for so many things. Like, obviously when it comes out of the oven, you can obviously just eat it with a little bit of olive oil or, a little prosciutto on it. You can make sandwiches out of it. You can chop it up and, if it's starting to, get past its prime, you can, chop it up and make croutons out of it for salads. I mean, it's so great to be able to make your own bread like that. Do you have like a guilty pleasure meal? I feel like when I think of like chefs, you guys can make everything so just extravagant, but I feel like there's got to be something, like whether it's boxed mac and cheese or just something that's unglamorous that you like. Well, I mean, I always eat like good ingredient food. So I don't usually eat any sort of like processed foods. It's really not what I go for, but I will tell you that my serious weakness, anybody that works with me or knows me as a friend knows that my serious weakness is gelato. I am like, I will sit and make a gelato bar by myself and just spread out like amazing, flavors of gelato and sauces and different kinds of nuts. And, that's my thing. Oh, that's my thing. Well, that's not a bad one. Gelato. When I'm in Italy, I cannot pass up a gelato shop. If I'm walking by it, I'm going in it. Yes, I agree. I love some gelato. Everything is just so different over there. It's so I love going to Europe and eating all the foods over there. Listen, you've got this, you're teaming up with Verizon. You've got your show and your restaurant coming in May. What else is on the schedule for you this year? Well, we're going to shoot more television for Food Network. I have a show called Barbecue, which is it's a competition show, and I'm shooting a couple seasons of that. It looks like we're gonna do some more Beat Bobby Flay, as that just continues to people really love watching that show, and so it's we're gonna give people more what they want, and hopefully there'll be a second season of going back to Italy. I was about to say. Come on, right?
Once we can get back to normal, please give us more of that. I love travel shows. And I think a lot of people are really going to resonate with that if they haven't seen it already, just because, we're not able to travel right now. So
no, I know.
That's good. Well, Bobby, so great talking to you. Congratulations on this new show and teaming up with Verizon. You're just doing wonderful things. Everyone, for more on Bobby Flay and your other favorite celebrities, make sure you keep it right here at popculture.com.
Thanks so much.